So, Texas legislator Beto O Rourke has announced that he's going to run for president. And I thought I would just share my reaction to that. So, here we go. He lost to Ted Cruz. That's who we were talking about. The man who ran against Ted Cruz and lost. There was an election. Beto O'Rourke ran against the most hated and loathed man in the Senate, and he lost to him. He lost to Ted Cruz. Now, I know that there are politicians who can, they'll lose an election, but they'll make a comeback. Abraham Lincoln, Richard Nixon. But this was just last year. Last year, he ran an election against Ted Cruz, and he lost. And instantly, people thought, well, I guess he won't be the senator. Maybe he should run for president. Why? He lost to Ted Cruz. And it's not like, Ted Cruz had these huge advantage against O'Rourke. O'Rourke had a lot of support. He had a lot of money that he raised. And the media fucking loved him. All these celebrity endorsements. And he still lost to Ted Cruz. I know he was very close, and it's a big red state, and O'Rourke's a Democrat, a blue, and he came so close, but he still lost. He lost to Ted Cruz, and y'all think he's gonna beat out Donald Trump. No, he's gonna come very, very close, and he's probably still gonna lose. He lost to fucking Ted Cruz. You know who this reminds me of? What's going on with Venezuela and their president. I'm not talking about Maduro, the dictator. I'm talking about the guy who said, you know what? I'm just going to ignore that election where you won, where people decided that despite the fact that you're a piece of shit, they'd rather have you as president. And I am going to say that I'm president. I'm trying to remember what his name is. It's either Juan Guaido or Pendago. The media, it seems like his name is Juan Guaido, but every post I see on Twitter has him down as Pendago. I don't know why the discrepancy. But anyway, like I said, that guy just decides that he's going to be president of Venezuela. And, people outside of Venezuela, they're backing him. All these world leaders like, yeah, he's the legitimate president of Venezuela, and Maduro needs to go. And, of course, the media, they're propping him up. And I look at that situation, too, and I'm like, why? I mean, first off, this dumb motherfucker, right after he caused the constitutional crisis, which put his nation on the verge of civil war, decided to leave so he could go out and get outside support. I'm like, fuck him. That is a terrible move to make. And Maduro, he might have 60, 70% of, Venezuela behind him. People just decide because he's a dictator, they can't understand that, yeah, people would vote for a piece of shit like that. I mean, look at our last election. Hell, look at the one between O'Rourke and Ted Cruz. People voted for fucking Ted Cruz, and O'Rourke lost to him. So, in conclusion, that, no, I'm not in favor of fucking O'Rourke. It's just the media trying to prop someone up who doesn't deserve to be propped up, like that guy in Venezuela. And that's all I gotta say on that. He lost to Ted fucking Cruz!